The Minister of Water Resources, Mr. Suleiman Adamu, says no fewer than 32,008,600 Nigerians have access to potable water from 2015 to 2022. The minister said this at the President Muhammadu Buhari presentation of scorecard in the water sector in Abuja. Adamu, speaking on infrastructure development from 2016 to 2022, identified the number as the federal government's intervention. He said in providing access to potable water in the country, 6,761 water schemes were developed across urban, small towns and rural areas of the country, producing 794,334,000 liters daily and serving 32,008,600 Nigerians. Giving the ministry's achievements within the years under review, Adamu said it had completed 30 water supply projects out of the 36 ongoing water supply projects inherited. According to him, some will be closed or transferred to state governments. The minister identified water as critical to human existence, adding that the entire socio-economic development and environment sustainability revolved around it.
Recent statistics have shown again that the water supply and sanitation situation in our schools and health facilities are dismal. We have also created a new program now. We are concluding talks with Ministry of Health and Ministry of Education. In the first quarter of next year, we're going to launch the school wash and health wash programs for schools and for health institutions in the country. We'll start, of course, with supporting federal institutions, but we're going to be working with the private sector on things like adopt the toilet and anything that the private sector and foundations can do to support, complement the efforts of government, because government resources alone will not do the work. Under the dam sector, previous administration, as I always say, have done fantastically well. Especially from the 70s to the 80s, well, even up to the 90s, they have done so well in terms of dams development in this country. There are over 400 dams in the country, more than half of them, I think, owned by the federal government. Unfortunately, some of the situation is that those dams were built, they are for water supply, for irrigation, and so, but once the dams were built, the necessary add-ons, the value additions that needed to be done, especially by states, have not been done. And some of the dams have just been lying fallow, not providing any reasonable service to the people, and to a large extent, many of them have silted up. They all had a combined capacity of 11.2 billion meters, of which 900 million cubic meters for water supply, and hydropower generation is also part of it. Our efforts since 2015 have generated an additional 1.8 billion cubic meters of impounded water across various dams and reservoirs, bringing the total impoundment to 30.1 billion. So since the advent of this administration, 15 dams have been completed. Out of those 37 that we inherited, we have finished about 15. And this I listed among the Kashimbila, Gimi, Karugo Dam, Sulma, Ibiono, Ibom, Ogwashiku, Kampi Omi, Amozari, Amla Otupo, Adada, Gadao Lafia, Alajwe, Tiga, this Ruankanya and Chala, these are rehabilitation projects. So the last three are rehabilitation, but the other ones are all new dams that we met, some abandoned, some that were ongoing. We prioritized them and we completed them.